The following story may not be appropriate for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to Whisperwood Stories. Today I'm going to read a story for you from r/scarystories by user Every Persimmon. Let's begin. I'm a primary school teacher. The last assignment I gave was to write an essay titled My Dad's Job. Here's what one kid wrote. Hey everyone. I'm a first grade teacher and I'm facing a situation that's left me really unsettled. I recently gave my class an assignment to write a short essay about what their parents do for a living. It's usually a fun exercise with kids talking about their parents being doctors, firefighters, construction workers, etc. But this time, I received an essay from one of my students that has me genuinely worried. Let's call him Timmy. A bit out of context, this boy is somewhat of an enigma. He's the only student in my class whose parents have never shown up for any school events or parent-teacher conferences. Whenever I've asked about his family, he clams up and refuses to give me any details about his father's name or their address. It's odd, but I never pressed too hard, thinking there might be personal issues at play. Anyway, here's the essay he handed in. Keep in mind, it's written by a first grader, so the language is simple and innocent, but the content, well, listen for yourself. My Dad's Job by Timmy. My dad has a really cool job. He helps people sleep. It's super important because everyone needs to sleep to feel good and strong. My dad is very good at his job, and he works at night when it's very quiet. He says that there are people living in his head who tell him what to do, and that they know best. They say that people don't sleep enough and that somebody should help people fall asleep. My dad has lots of shiny tools that he uses for his job. Some of them are sharp, like the ones we see in the kitchen, but they are very special because they help him do his job perfectly. He has big shiny knives, tiny pointy things, and sometimes he uses ropes. He keeps them all very clean and shiny, and I think they look really cool. Dad has a special room where he does his job. It has drawers and tables for the tools, and a special chair where the people he helps have to sit down. It has special belts that help them keep still. He says that it helps them fall asleep faster. When my dad helps people sleep, sometimes there is a lot of red juice. He says it's the same kind of red juice as the one that comes out of my knee when I fall on my bike. I don't know why there is so much red juice, but my dad says it's normal, and that it means he's doing a good job. The red juice can get everywhere, and it's a little messy, but my dad always cleans up really well. He doesn't like to leave any mess behind. He even has a special white suit and mask to stop the juice from getting on his clothes. Sometimes, people don't want to sleep, and they scream and cry. Like my little sister who has an earlier bedtime than me, but always wants to stay up later. My dad says they are just scared because they don't know how much better they will feel after they sleep. He tries to help them calm down, but it can be hard. My dad is very patient and tries his best to help everyone. He told me that he puts them in black bags and puts them underground to help them sleep better. He regularly drives very far to find a quiet place and digs deep holes there to put the people in the black bags in. I think that's very kind of him because it means they can sleep without any noise or disturbances. My dad also plays games with the police. It sounds like a lot of fun. He calls it hide and seek. The police try and find him, but he is very good at hiding. He hides so well that the police can't catch him. My dad says the detectives have a lot of fun trying to find him, and he likes to send them funny letters to keep the game going. He even sends letters to the newspaper to make people laugh. One time, My dad showed me a letter he sent to a newspaper. It had lots of funny pictures and words, and I think it made a lot of people smile. He's very good at drawing and writing, and he always makes his letters very interesting. My dad says he's not allowed to use his real name for his job. It's part of the game rules and makes it more fun. He uses a special secret nickname to sign the letters. My dad's job is really exciting, and I'm proud of him. He works very hard to help people sleep and make sure they are comfortable. Even though some people might be scared, my dad always knows what to do. He is the best at playing hide and seek with the police and making everyone laugh with his letters. Last week, he told me that the police had to make the rules harder because he's so good at the game. The police told people through the newspaper that they aren't allowed to walk alone at night and should call 911 when they see him. I think it's cheating and really unfair, but he says that it just makes the game more fun. I love my dad and think he has the best job ever. He is always there to help people when they need to sleep and make sure everything is just right. I want to be just like him when I grow up and help people too. Should I contact the authorities, or am I overreacting? I'm genuinely at a loss here and could use some advice. I'm seriously worried about the boy, and I can't think of any normal job that fits this description. But it could also be just a very vivid imagination. Thanks for listening, and for any guidance you can offer. Thank you for listening to Whisperwood Stories. If you enjoyed, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. Do you have a story that you'd like me to read here? Consider commenting or sending it to whisperwoodsubmissions@gmail.com. The story in this video was read with the author's permission. Thank you again for listening, and be sure to check out the original Reddit post. Want to support me? Check the link below where you can leave a tip if you wish. And remember, don't let the shadows get too close. Good night.